Alright, what's good everybody? It's your boy Akeem and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you my top 10 tight ends projected for the 2015 fantasy football season. Just gave these numbers 20 through 11 and it's time for me to crack down my top 10. Starting at number 10, I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville's addition in Julius Thomas. Now last season he had a great year, just under 500 yards receiving, but 12 touchdown receptions, actually finished 7th overall among the tight ends in fantasy points overall. Now, I'm a little bit concerned though is that he's joining a new team for Jacksonville, and I'm not sure if he was actually a great product from Peyton Manning's play at quarterback, and he's actually having a new fresh quarterback who's just coming off a rookie season in Blake Bortles instead of a great season vet and a good legend in Peyton Manning. So that's a big concern for me. That's why I had to bump him back at number 10. At number 9, I'm going to go with Antonio Davis from the San Diego Chargers. Now, yes, he will be suspended for I believe the first 4 games of the season due to him testing positive for performance enhancing drugs, which means Ladarius Green will be a great replacement for him for the first couple of weeks of the season. But later on, I still see Antonio Gates having it well for you at the tight end position. He will be a great pick in the later rounds. At number 8, I'm going to go with Dwayne Allen from the Indianapolis Colts. Now, he finished 13th overall despite the fact dealing with some injuries and missing some games. He had 395 yards receiving and 8 touchdown receptions, still placing 13th overall. I definitely see the yardage going up a lot more this year. I think he should have at least over 600 yards receiving this season and possibly 10 touchdowns. So he's definitely a good red zone threat and a better all-around tight end compared to his teammate and Kobe Fleener. At number 7, I'm going to have to go with Lonnie Walker from the Tennessee Titans. I'm a little bit concerned here. He did have over 800 yards receiving last season, but they have a rookie quarterback entering this year in Marcus Mariota. But I still think Walker will be one of the leading targets for the Tennessee receiving corps. At number 6, from Dallas, placing his 10th overall last season, and a great tight end in Jason Witten, who's having a Hall of Fame career. He had 703 yards receiving last season and 5 scores. At number 5, Travis Kelce out of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, he was one of the biggest sleepers overall last season, and he was the top sleeper at the tight end position. He had 862 yards receiving and 6 scores, and he would definitely be a great pick this season. At number 4, I'm going to have to go with Martellus Bennett from the Chicago Bears, who's actually having another good season for the Bears. He had over 700 yards in his first year and over 900 yards this past season, and leading all tight ends with 90 receptions. I see him having at least 80 receptions this upcoming season and having over 800 yards overall. At number 3, I'm going to go with my man Greg Olsen from the Carolina Panthers. Now, I believe that out of all the tight ends, even though he placed 3rd overall, he was the most consistent tight end week after week, giving you like 10 points per week, 9 to 10 points per week consistently. I did like his play, and with Kelvin Benjamin out for the season with a torn ACL, it's going to look like that Olsen's going to be a great target, the top target for Cam Newton this season. At number 2, from Seattle, their new addition in Jimmy Graham. Now, honestly, my opinion, he actually had a disappointing season last season. I thought he was going to have a much bigger year, at least 1,200 yards receiving for the Saints, but he only had 889 yards receiving, but he did have double-digit scores with 10 touchdown receptions. Very disappointing in my opinion. I actually have him having good wide receiver numbers at the tight end position, but he is with a new team and he will be a great target for Russell Wilson. And wrapping things up at number 1, from the New England Patriots, Rob Gronkowski, who had over 1,100 yards receiving, 1,142 yards to be exact, and 12 touchdown receptions, helping out the champion, Super Bowl champ, New England Patriots. Now, this year it's going to be very interesting at the tight end position, and some people have asked me a lot of questions on when they should pick a tight end. Now, me personally, including Rob Gronkowski, I don't think you should pick Gronkowski until at 5th round at the earliest. I don't think you should pick him anytime under the 5th round. I think you should get your other skill players like your running backs, your receivers, and quarterbacks in the first 4 picks, then go for the tight end position. That's just my personal opinion. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. The next set of blogs I'm going to talk about are my top 20 defenses. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.